Deep beneath the hallowed halls of the Vatican lies a place shrouded in mystery, a vault of secrets that has fueled legends for centuries. What if I told you that within its walls are letters that could rewrite history, warnings of world-ending prophecies, and truth so powerful, some believe they were meant to be hidden forever?
Creepy narratives.
Welcome to the Vatican Apostolic Archives, more famously known as the Vatican Secret Archives. And tonight, we're venturing inside. The word secret here doesn't mean what you think. It comes from the Latin secretum, meaning personal or private. These were the Pope's private papers, not intended for public eyes. But that very name has fueled endless speculation. Hidden deep underground, the Vatican Apostolic Archives stretch for over 53 miles of shelving, holding documents that span 12 centuries, a true labyrinth of human history. The question isn't just what we know is in there, but what we don't. Let's start with a letter written on a cold February night in 1587. It was penned by Mary, Queen of Scots, just hours before her execution. In it, she pours out her heart to the Pope, defending her Catholic faith and lamenting her fate. It's a desperate final plea from a condemned queen. But some researchers whisper that there's more to this letter than meets the eye. Coded messages hidden within her final words, clues to a conspiracy that sealed her doom. The Vatican holds her last testament, but does it also hold the key to who really wanted her dead? Now, let's journey further back to the year 1308. The Knights Templar, the legendary warrior monks, had been arrested, accused of heresy and unspeakable crimes. For centuries it was believed the Pope condemned them, leading to their brutal downfall. But then, in 2001, a researcher stumbled upon a document hidden in a drawer, the Chinon parchment. This single piece of parchment revealed a shocking truth. The Pope had actually absolved the Templar leaders, clearing them of heresy. It rewrites a huge chapter of medieval history. But it also raises a terrifying question. If the Pope cleared them, who had the power to defy him and destroy the Templars anyway? And why was this document hidden for 700 years? What other historical verdicts are waiting to be overturned in those archives? But it's not all about royalty and holy wars. Even the greatest artists of the Renaissance had their dealings with the Pope. Imagine opening a letter and finding the frustrated handwriting of Michelangelo himself. He wrote to the Vatican, complaining bitterly that he hadn't been paid on time for his work on the Sistine Chapel. It's a very human moment, a glimpse into the everyday struggles of a genius. Yet, even here, there's a shadow of intrigue. Some of his letters contain sketches, and art historians wonder if these doodles hide early concepts or symbols he was forced to abandon, secrets he encoded in plain sight. These are just the documents we know about. What about the ones we don't? This is where fact blurs into legend, and the archives become the heart of countless conspiracies. There are whispers of documents detailing encounters with otherworldly beings, claims that the Vatican has been tracking extraterrestrial life for centuries. Then there's the infamous third secret of Fatima. 2 of the prophecies were revealed, but the third was kept under lock and key in the archives for decades. When it was finally released in 2000, many believed it wasn't the full story, that the true, more terrifying prophecy remains hidden. And what about the chronovisor, a rumored device built by Benedictine monks that could supposedly view past and future events? Is there a blueprint for it filed away somewhere on those 53 miles of shelves? While these are just theories, the sheer secrecy of the archives makes you wonder what truth they might be based on. For centuries, the archives were almost impossible to access. Scholars would wait years, sometimes decades, for permission. Today, things are a little different. Since 1881, qualified researchers have been granted access, but it's not like walking into a public library. You have to request specific documents in advance. You can't just browse the shelves. You're given a limited number of items per day, and you sit in a quiet, monitored reading room. No phones, no cameras. Just you, the historian, and a piece of paper that could be 1,000 years old. The silence is heavy with the weight of history. It feels like every whisper, every rustle of parchment is a voice from the past. Keeping these priceless documents safe is a monumental task. The archives are a fortress, climate-controlled to the perfect temperature and humidity. There are underground bunkers, fireproof vaults, and a team of dedicated conservators who work tirelessly to repair and preserve decaying manuscripts. They use ancient techniques and modern science to stop the relentless march of time. Every page is a battle against decay, a fight to keep these stories alive for future generations. From a queen's last words to an artist's complaint, from a bombshell that cleared the Knights Templar to the endless, tantalizing rumors of what still lies hidden, the Vatican Archives are more than just a collection of old papers. They are a time capsule of our collective soul, filled with the light and shadows of our past. They prove that history is not a settled story, but a living, breathing mystery, with new chapters waiting to be discovered in the most unexpected of places. The doors are slowly creaking open, but the deepest secrets may remain locked away forever. So I have to ask you, if you had the chance to walk through those doors and request just one document, which mystery would you try to solve? What would you search for in the Vatican's secret archives? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you love exploring the world's greatest mysteries, make sure to like and subscribe for more.